Hello everyone! Shorty September continues. Okay, so we need a new book for today. And I think how we did last time works pretty well, where it's not just one book, okay? It's two books. A physical book and then an audio book I can use while I'm running. Okay, and then say I only finish one of them in the vlogging space. That's fine, because we're easy breezy, no judgment. But maybe like last time I do finish both of them. Like maybe I'm a beast. You don't know. I think I was looking bit of a check-in, okay, looking at my prompts sheet, and I think I've got 6 prompts left, or 6 prompts done. I don't really know. I'll put it up. But boxer shorts we need, and also half and half shorts. So I was thinking anything can really fit in boxer shorts. Like I can fudge that. Like ain't no worries. Like anything can stick there. But half and half shorts, I think as a weekend is coming up, we should use that non-working day opportunity to watch some friggin' movies. So, 2 books I've chosen. Okay, first one, we're whipping out the big guns, okay, because we haven't had really a 5-star book yet for Shorty September, and that's dumb. That's putting a lot of pressure on it, okay? It's setting a precedent for vibes for the rest of the Shorty September, and they're not good. Okay, so it's breaking point now. We need to get a 5-star book pronto. And I've been assured by 2 people now that this is how we're gonna do it. True grit. 5-star material this. So it's to do with cowboys. And also, I'm pretty sure it's given Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman energy, which I've been obsessed with this summer. Okay, so I did find a movie on Prime. So that could be half and half shorts, or it could just be boxer shorts, depending on how we feel. Okay, but I'm feeling really good about this one. Okay, next one. I do have the physical book with me, but also I found the audiobook at the library, and feel like it's going to be a good one to run to, because it's about the apocalypse. Like, who doesn't want to run to the apocalypse? Okay, and it is Leave the World Behind. This movie, streaming, TV shows, etc. situation is on Netflix and it has Julia Roberts, who is friggin' awesome. I am in the parking lot of Amon's cheerleading thing again, and there are cheer moms in the car next to me talking, and I think they were looking at me. They're probably like, "Girl, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? You talking to your dashboard?" Because it's weird. I'm weird. I am deeply uncool. Literally, the only thing about how it's supposed to rain for 2 weeks straight, like a deluge, is that when you're going to bed at night and you're cuddled up in bed and you're reading a book, you get free ASMR. Oh yeah. Bargain. Poppin' tags. I think I said yesterday that I have a non-working day on Saturday. And I don't know what delusion my mind was creating for me to cope with my life. But I do have to work on Saturday. I have to big time work on Saturday. I gotta host an open day for undergraduates all damn day. So all these books I was gonna read and movies I was gonna watch this weekend, I don't know what I'm thinking. If it doesn't happen today, it's not happening. So I better get on it or just abandon the project altogether, and I better decide quick. Anyway, I ran for an hour yesterday, right? And I listened to Leave the World Behind. And I don't know if maybe that's just a bad audiobook to run to, okay? Because there's not enough happening in it. I don't know. You'd think a book about the apocalypse, there'd be some action, stuff going on to focus on while running. But I don't know what's going on. In the whole first hour of that audiobook, literally nothing happens. They're just setting up the scene for us. Setting up the scene by telling us about the layout of their Airbnb, what snacks they have on the beach, what sounds their kids make when they were breastfeeding as babies. Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not an action junkie. I don't need to have it, okay? I like nuance, slow burns, literary fiction. I'm down, okay? But for a whole hour, when I thought it was going to be about the apocalypse, I feel like there's a disconnect between me and the book right now. I'm gonna give it some time. I'm listening to it again today. I'm gonna run at the gym today. I got a day pass to the good gym. I normally just run outside for free because I'm poor and can't be bothered to pay to run in place on a treadmill like a rabbit or a hamster or whatever. A rabbit. A hamster is what I meant. But it's pouring rain, and it will be pouring. And like I was looking at the thing online for like the days. I was like, oh, my birthday's next week, let's go to the beach, let's do some stuff, blah blah. No, literally it's been raining the past 3 days. It's gonna rain all day, and it's gonna rain for the next 2 weeks. So fuck that. I'm going to the gym, I'm gonna run on the treadmill, and if I like it, I'm gonna buy a membership, because I'm gonna be that bougie girl who has like a gym membership and like drives to the gym. Like there's a gym at the end of my road that I used to walk to, and it's just like hoopty as F, like stuff falling off the walls, stuff falling apart, like super intense gym dudes in there grunting, you know, like it's not the way forward. So okay, I'm gonna go to the gym like a bougie girl, and I'm gonna listen to this. I'm gonna run. I think I gotta go 12 miles in place like a hamster on the treadmill. I think that's gonna be like 2 hours roughly, more than that. If this does not improve in the 2 hours, we're binning it off. I'm gonna switch over immediately to listen to Beyonce so she can cheer up my life and I can get through the end of my run, and then I'm gonna metaphorically throw this one out the window. Holy shit, monkeys. It was so hot in there. Like, honestly, this is gonna be a no from me. Like, I'm not gonna get a membership to this gym. Like, it was a terrible time. I only went 10 miles instead of 12. First of all, on accident, because I can't do math, and the machine wouldn't do the math for me. Like, I'm sure it has the ability to, but I couldn't figure it out. It kept shutting me off after like 45 minutes, and I couldn't make it like not do that. So I'm having to add in my head, and then I realize actually, fuck, I've missed off like over 2 miles. Okay, but also, when I was trying to get in there, like you get like a pin code, right? And you gotta like do the pin in. And like all these people were going in, and like nobody was sort of saying anything, and I was looking at them like, what are they doing on their pin code that's like different from what I'm doing on my pin code? Like, why is it working? But nobody was interested in being like, oh, you know, you're new, you know, you know, you got to do it like this to make it, like, literally no one. Until I had to stop someone and ask them, and be like, oh, excuse me, like, well, how'd you do that? And he was like, I just put it in. But then the girl behind him was like, but you have to put it in over here, not over there. Like, if you saw me for ages trying to put it on over there, why didn't you just fucking tell me I have to put it in over there? Like, okay, so this book that I'm reading about the apocalypse, I feel like it has themes of like connection to humans, you know? And it was really apt, I feel, okay? Because loads of times on the news and on everything they're talking about like the disconnect of our age. Like humans are disconnected from each other, like they're divided because they can't connect properly, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm like, where? You know, where are these people disconnected from each other? I don't see people disconnected from each other, and it's because they're all down the fucking massive 24-hour gym on Newport Road. That's where they're disconnected, like all of them. So at the gym that I go to, like now I'm ranting because I'm like hot and I'm annoyed and I'm really sorry, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. On the gym that I do sometimes go to down the end of my road, like when people are like between reps and stuff, they're like chatting, they're like laughing, there's like jokes going on, blah blah, there's like, I know. And then there, every time someone's doing their reps, they're on their phone. Like, at least even at the one that I go to, because it's like near students and near the university and stuff, kids are like reading books between reps. There was no book reading. There was just doom scrolling and looking at the floor and not engaging with anybody. And now I'm like hot. I just want to go back, have a light snack, and merge with my sofa. Hooey back! Things are looking up. Look what came in the mail. It's like this thing that I get where it's like from the British Library, and they do a book series where they go through all like their back catalogues and stuff in the library, and they find the creepy stories and then they publish them anew. Okay, so, ooh, it's a thickie. It's a thickie. The Tiger Skin by Melissa Edmondson and Other Tales of the Uneasy. What? Ooh, that's cool. That's well cool. I feel like I could like recreate something with the same vibes in like watercolor. Ooh, same. Cool. Cool. Okay, this one. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I forgot that I never told you what this book is about. Jay came home and I got distracted. But it looks like a friggin' good one. I'm so excited. A headless coachman drives his carriage of lost souls toward a violent fate. A mother's obsession with eugenics spirals into a cruel madness. An adulterous pair are plagued by the suspicion that their dog needs to expose their darkest secrets. Okay, so it's like a story collection, right? It was compiled 1911 by Violet Hunt. Explored a world of psychological and ghostly hauntings shot through with high tragedy and strange horror. Oh my god, that looks awesome. I love these. I think that might be my last one. I got this for my birthday last year, and I think it's just for a year. might be the last one, but it's a good one to end on. Okay, I have finished Leave the World Behind, and to be fair, I'm not as pissed off at it as I was. I admit that maybe I was acting irrationally because I was annoyed and hungry, and maybe it was just off to a slow start, which is perfectly acceptable, whatever. But I still don't think it's a 5-star book, and I think it's mainly because none of the characters are very likable. They're all like whiny, self-absorbed little dicks, you know, who, like, no spoilers or anything, like who survives or doesn't survive or whatever the apocalypse, but if you set them all out in front of me at the very beginning of the book and had me guess what happens to all of them, I'd say all of them die except the daughter. Okay, like there's like a 13-year-old girl. She's really perceptive. She sees nature and stuff around her. She sees how people act, blah, blah. I reckon she's adaptable as shit. Okay, and if I had to guess, knowing nothing about the book except for her personality and her behavior, I would say she's gonna run it off. She's gonna be the only one who survives. And then after all of this is over, she's gonna be running the new world. Okay, but I do feel like it was a 4-star book. Okay, I like the writing style. I like the author. Okay, premise basically is this couple and their 2 kids. They drive out to the middle of nowhere on the beach, like away from New York City where they live. And they're gonna have like a little vacation. And they've got this property or whatever through Airbnb, so it belongs to someone else originally. And something happens while they're there. Like, I mean, you know, no spoilers. It's a bit unclear what has happened, but some bad shit has happened, like apocalypse level shit, okay? And then they get visitors in the night, one night, and it's this rich black couple who own the house. So they're the ones sort of leasing it out through Airbnb to them. And then you have basically these 2 families together living in this house in a really awkward situation. Like, it's your house, but I paid for to have the house. Is it your house? Is it my house? Am I the guest? Am I the host? I don't know. Also, the kids are there, and it's like, are the kids supposed to be listening to this other couple when they tell them to do stuff as well? Like, and they're both of them sort of like coming to terms with the tragedy and trying to figure out what's going on, but also trying to just like come to copes with like living with each other. Like, the white couple are really like enamored by wealth, you know, and connections and stuff, and this couple has that, but also they've got like intrinsic sort of bias against black people, where they thought that they were gonna like rob them first of all, like simply because they showed up in the night and scared the crap out of them and were black. So you have a lot of like nuanced sort of like interactions like that, which was really interesting. As well, obviously this like massive fear of the unknown, and like this like massive tragedy and this like big boom that they heard and all this sort of stuff is like the great equalizer. Like, even though one couple is wealthier than the other one, or the other one has more opportunities or whatever, nobody knows what the fuck's going on, and everyone needs to cuddle together for warmth. Like, not obviously because it's summertime and it's like the beach, but you know, metaphorically, they all need to be in it together, if you know what I mean. I'm almost finished also with True Grit, so I'm gonna chill here, finish that off, and then I think we should watch some friggin' movies. I think we should watch both of these friggin' movies tonight, because my kid and my husband are over at a friend's house having a bit of drinky drinks for Friday night, which I'm not partaking in because I have to work tomorrow. Okay, I finished it. I finished True Grit. Like, yeah, I think it was 5 stars. I think that was my first 5-star book for Shorty September. I feel like, though, a lot of why it was 5 stars is that I'm just super into Westerns at the minute, and just like chasing down what Karen and Marcella and I have been calling Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman vibes like all summer. We like watched Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman at Karen's house just randomly, and just like, I just remembered that I love that show and it's amazing, and now I've been like looking for things that are like, I don't know, have the same like energy, and I feel like this totally does. I really liked it. Okay, the characters are amazing, first of all. Okay, like, I love a morally ambiguous lawman. I just love it so much. Like a PI, okay, or like a detective. I just love them so much. As well, the main character, she's a 14-year-old girl who is just like refusing to accept that she cannot do exactly what she wants to do. Do you know what I mean? And she's outsmarting people to shit, just all over the place, doing what people don't expect her to do, and she's not even like, see, I told you I could do that. She's just like, yep, move on to the next thing, bro. So her dad is killed. That's not a spoiler, that like happens at the very beginning, okay? Her dad, he's a great guy, he's a good guy, he's a landowner, and he looks out for the people in his like community, and he looks out for like people who are downtrodden. So he helps this guy out who's like not got a leg to stand on, gives him a place to stay, gives him a job, takes the guy with him on a job sort of in another town, sort of like you know, day's ride away or whatever, to sort of buy some ponies. And that guy ends up getting drunk and kills him, okay, and takes his stuff, takes his horse, takes his money, blah blah. So the daughter, she goes to this place to get his body, and then she continues on hunting down his killer. Like, she takes these guys with her, these like lawmen who also sort of want to go, not just for her, but because they're being paid, like they're marshals and stuff. Like they have bounties that they can cash in on this guy. And she just refuses to not get this guy, bro. And she's awesome. And I love how it ends as well, like no spoilers, but I don't know, like it just fits perfect with the tone of everything about like the West and how, I don't know, how everything in the West sort of eventually still comes to an end, because we know the story already, it's played out. The West gets won, bro, and then everyone has to just sort of accept it. Like we're all looking back on it in this like romantic way and inflating it and stuff, and it's sounding silly when we do it like that. But everyone plays into it, and I don't know, like I just like the dialogue as well was really sort of like I don't know, it just fit with the vibe so well. So I accidentally dicked around doing nothing for ages, and now my kid and my husband are coming back. No, they just text me to say they're coming back, and I haven't watched any of these fucking movies, bro. Now I'm gonna have to just watch one of them instead of two of them, and I'm gonna have to pick one that my kid can watch. But I looked at the ratings and they're both a 15, so now I have to pick the thing that's gonna be less traumatizing.
And I remembered what the world is actually like. I fucking hate people.
I just came back for the win.
Done reading.
Oh, no, saying this. Oh my god, what is he doing?
Oh my god.
Why?
Oh my god, why is he just doing it? He's still doing it.
I would have took one out and then.
He's still doing it. He's still doing it. Okay, we just finished the movie, and it was nuts, bro. It was what? It was so scary, like unsettling. So the book was nowhere near as scary as the movie. Like the book was just like mildly unsettling, and the movie's way different with like different characters, different setup. Like stuff happens that makes it more direct. So in the book, you're always wondering like what's happened. Like you're never like given direct information about like the disaster that's happened, but in the movie they're like way more direct. They're like telling you exactly basically what's happened and everything, but it's so like funky and cool. It's like artsy horror, you know, like kind of like The Shining.
But there's a gross bit in it.
Yeah, and it was a bit like it was like well scary. Like I was on the edge of my seat. Like it was like really unsettling, like unnerving, like this. Like the music that's in it is like perfect, and it's like always in the background, like
No, and the ending bit.
Oh my god.
And the ending bit was so good.
I mean, no spoilers, no spoilers.
I know for the ending.
Okay,
I'm
so
just saying the ending bit.
I don't often feel like a movie was better than a book, but every once in a while it does happen. I feel like this is one of those times, like that was such a good movie. Like the book was 4 stars, but it wasn't like not good. But I think the movie was better. But now I'm like well creeped out, and I think we should like watch Disney or like Reels or something to like about cats and stuff to like get ready for bed, because we can't just go to bed now.
I mean,
I'm gonna have nightmares about apocalypses. Shit. I think we did all that we set out to do, except for the True Grit movie. I think I'm gonna watch that tomorrow after work, and then I'll let you know in the next vlog how we feel about it. Okay. If you are still watching at this point, thank you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, let us know. What are you reading? We love that. Any movies? Good movies? Have you seen this movie? Did you like this movie? Okay, that's it. That's the end. Okay, see you not tomorrow, but the day after next. Okay. Bye!